everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Fallout 3. I'm starting on the pause screen today because I noticed that Jackson, the tribal leader we came here to find, was apparently following me. That is, he was walking towards me, and when I tried to move away, he just came after me. So I wanted to make sure I can make my little introduction here before he actually reaches me. But yeah, let's just continue and let's see if we can talk to him. And yeah, there he is.
Hello? You are a fellow seeker of the higher planes, perhaps? What brings you here?
I was drawn to your eternal wisdom. I just wanted to meet the tribal leader. I mean, he sounds harmless enough for now. So maybe if I just play along and flatter him a little bit, he will give me some information.
What splendid news! At last, the Holy Land is empty of his disruptive aura, and the astral plane is open to us all. Oh, but the Transcendent Master will want to hear of this.
The subtitles at
and
all?
As the returning champion, it is your right and honor to tell him yourself. After all, it is he who makes all true decisions about the spiritual growth of our tribe, including the decision to cleanse the mansion.
Okay, so it wasn't you who gave the order to attack the mansion. You mean you're not really the one in charge of the tribe? Clearly. He was talking to someone when we came here. And I guess that someone is the Transcendent Master. May I meet this Transcendent Master?
It is very rare that others are permitted to commune with the Master. Many are too foolish to understand the great truths of his higher mind. But I sense in you a great potential. Perhaps you have what is needed to accept his teachings and grow from his wisdom. He manifests here, high on a ledge in the great sea caves. Well, seek him out, and all shall be revealed.
Well, I'm sure that's going to be very interesting, maybe even enlightening. Okay, so I have to find out the brain. I need to find out more about the brain, apparently. Okay, but I can ask him a few questions as well, so maybe we're going to do this first. Yeah, tell me about your tribe.
We are a family of dreamers, a band of astral explorers, and a church of the mind. In time, we will be free of the horrors of the base physical world. We will play amongst the pure thoughts of the universe.
Well, that sounds amazing. I mean, again, he sounds harmless enough at the moment. But how exactly do you lead the tribe?
I know it may seem that I am a brave shepherd to my flock, but the truth is far more humble. I am nothing more than the largest fish in our school, as we swim through the astral seas, exploring, learning, and becoming one. But we are not swimming aimlessly. No, we have a beacon. The shining mind speaks to me in my meditations and guides us always.
Okay, so clearly if I want to get any useful information here, I have to talk to the Transcendent Master. So I guess you won't tell me why you attacked the mansion, or you were just following orders from the Master, I assume?
We take no pleasure in violence. Our goal was merely to remove the ghoul. His presence is an offense to the Transcendent Master's astral dominion. I cannot claim to understand the exact reasons that the mansion's resident caused such disruption, however. To understand fully, ask the Master.
Okay, so basically you just did it because someone told you. Well, I guess I will have to talk to the Transcendent Master myself then.
Yes, commune with him while I see to my tribe. There is much to be done.
Okay, you do that and I will talk to the Master. Learn more about the brain. Yeah, I think he was up here when he was talking to the Master. So I guess that's where I have to go. Why is there so many coffins here? I guess this is beneath the cemetery, and the coffins are just falling through the ground and land in this cave. That's great. Oh. Is that the brain? A holographic projection. Okay, so whoever he's talking to, he's probably not really here. He's just communicating via this holographic projector. Okay, well, let's see what happens if we interact with it. It is a brain, so are we actually talking to a literal brain?
So you're the mouse that was scurrying around here? Not much to look at, but at least you're not drooling all over yourself. I can work with that. Now then, perhaps you can be more useful than that simpering spiritualist and his tribe of idiots.
Well, you certainly do not have much regard for the people you claim to lead. What the hell are you? How did you come to lead this tribe? Useful? What are you using the tribe for? These are all good questions. I wonder if I can ask all of them. But first of all, what the hell are you?
What you are interacting with is merely a holographic projection, and a rather clumsy one at that, but it's all I can manage at the moment. As for myself, you gaze upon one of America's greatest minds, preserved through the miracles of science. Much more elegant than shambling on as some rotting corpse for all eternity, don't you agree?
I mean, that doesn't really explain anything. But okay, how did you come to lead this tribe if you're just a hologram?
Jackson believes me to be some kind of god.
I
You'd
see.
think that would be good, but his interpretations of my commands leave something to be desired. Regardless, I trust you can be more effective than he has been. I need your help on an important task. There's a troublesome ghoul who lives in Calvert Mansion. I need him destroyed and his jamming device neutralized immediately.
Okay, but why would I want to do that? And I guess that Jackson and most of the people living here have never seen anything like a hologram before, so that's why he assumes it's some kind of spiritual higher being. I suppose that makes kind of sense. What have you got against the ghoul? I can't promise anything, but tell me more. Yeah, why exactly do you want him destroyed? I mean, he's a jerk, so I guess I couldn't blame you completely, but I need a little bit more than that.
More than you could possibly imagine with your squishy pink mind. But the only pressing matter at the moment is a device in his possession. He has a jammer that limits my projection range to this pathetic cave. Remove that, and I can extend my reach so much further.
Okay.
Killing Desmond would be a nice plus, but I'm sure we can get around to that later.
Yeah, I'm afraid you will have to do better than that. You have to tell me why exactly you want him removed, why you want to project yourself to an even larger area, and what exactly your beef is with him other than that. Because it does seem to me that you may know him, right?
Desmond, that bag of bones and bile will pay dearly for his trespasses. Were it not for his interference, I would still have a body. Still, its absence has only honed my brilliance, so perhaps I owe him my thanks. An appreciation I'll show in the form of a quick and messy death.
Okay, so you actually are just a brain. You don't actually have a body somewhere. And I'm guessing you were the one who told the tribals to attack the mansion, right?
Of course I did, but that moron thought it was one of his adult visions. The real goal was to destroy the ghoul's jamming device.
Okay.
Honestly, those fools aren't worth the meat they're made of. A minion that can't follow directions is no use at all.
I mean, did you know that the tribe has like an initiation ritual that consists of drilling a hole in the person's brain and removing a part of the brain? So it's not a big surprise that a lot of them aren't really capable of, you know, doing any, complex tasks anymore. And apparently that's all I can ask him. I have to go now. Okay, well, thanks for the talk, I guess.
Yes, away with you!
So, he's not actually going to give me any more information here, apparently. Speak with Desmond. Okay, so I can talk to him. Maybe Desmond will be able to give me a bit more information about what's going on here, who this guy is, and what his potential motives might be. That was a rather unhelpful conversation. Anyway, I think I saw like a ladder over here. Yep, there's a ladder. So I guess I'll use the ladder. I hope this will lead me out of here more quickly. Yes, it is. Okay, and now we're here behind the cathedral. Okay, so, oh, no. Oh, no. We have another ghoul weaver coming at us, of course. I should have expected that. And he's throwing all kinds of stuff at me again. Let's see if I can have a bit more AP. There we go. And are you on your own? Oh, nope. He has friends, and it is of course yet another ghoul weaver. Where do you all come from? Oh, this is going to hit me directly in the face. And now we have another ghoul here, but I might be able to quickly dispose of this one and then use the new AP to go after the weaver. Right. Come on. That was almost done, but not quite yet. Right. We have defeated the Reaver. Now let's take care of this ghoul. Ooh. Any other ghoul who needs some bullets to the brain? Apparently that's it. But I was just about to say, before I return to Desmond, I think I would like to visit Haley's Hardware again and repair some stuff, like my sniper rifle, my ammo, my armor might need some repairs as well. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to take some stim packs. Yeah, let's just fast travel back to Haley's Hardware first. There we go. And we're going to do some business here.
Welcome back to Haley's Hardware.
Alright, first of all, I might be able to...
Look around, it's all here.
Sell you some stuff. Like, I don't really need any of that. Got some cigarettes. And a lot of pre-war money. And the rest is actually useful. I don't think I need the panga fruit anymore, so I can sell this as well. And all of this too. I may want to keep one panga fruit just as a souvenir for my souvenir table. And yeah, I guess I'll keep all of that. Okay, that should be it. Now, I need to repair some stuff.
Sure as a swamp folk's head is squishy.
The reservist rifle. Let's repair the minigun. And the combat armor. And I think that should be it. Thank you.
Good doing business with you.
Alright. Also, kind of want to wait until morning. It's really dark again. So let's quickly skip ahead a few hours. And now let's see if Desmond can shed any light on the situation and tell me who this brain is supposed to be. Alright. Desmond, we need to talk.
I knew it. I knew that little bastard was behind all this. After all these years, he's stuck his head out, and this is my chance to cut it off.
Who is this guy?
Figuratively speaking, of course.
So who is this brain thing anyway? Right, you know this guy, what's going on here, so now you want me to do something else, right? Probably. But yeah, please enlighten me. Who is this brain thing, person, whatever?
Him. I should have known. My old rival.
Your old
so
rival?
Close to his family home. Only he would be so stupid. He was once a man, Professor Calvert.
Oh.
The Calverts owned half of Maryland, back when there was a Maryland to own. Members of the Calvert family were influential all over the world. They practically owned a deed to the U.S. government. In their best days, there were no less than 3 Calvert family senators, 7 members of the House, and 2 governors.
See.
They even had a top candidate for president, until that scandal with the dog forced him to drop out of the race. I was particularly proud of that one.
What does it mean? Did you set up that scandal? Was it even a real scandal? But imagine that, a politician dropping out of a race because of a scandal. How novel. What a strange idea. But yeah, can you tell me more about this guy? So I guess he used to own this mansion, but why exactly does he want to kill you? What is this jamming device he's been talking about? I need a bit more info.
Calvert is my old rival. Centuries we've played this game. I knew he'd be stupid enough to hide so close to his family home. It's not a matter of hate. It's a matter of destiny. He is my enemy, and I do not suffer any bastard who opposes me to live. I knew he was here, and it is my intent to find him and call down a righteous fucking hammer on his head. Figurative, I mean. His head.
So there isn't any real tangible reason why he may want to kill you or you want to kill him. It's just that you have been rivals for like ever. For no particular reason. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm not going to question that. So, do you want me to do anything else now?
Of course I fucking want you to do something else. You don't expect me to trot around this mud hole myself, do you?
Maybe you should watch your tone, old man. Right. You mean, we get it. That better be something good at the end of this. Well, I guess I'm going to go through with this if only to satisfy my curiosity. But still, you don't have to be so mean about this.
You're goddamn right I am. Now let's get on with the work, shall we?
Okay, so what exactly do you want me to do?
So, those half-wits are getting messages from the professor, right? So he's off somewhere, broadcasting to him. But without those buggers to do things for him, he can't do much for himself. So, we cut off his ability to talk to him, and he'll need to try harder. Maybe then I can find the squishy little worm and finish him off for good.
What's your plan, old man? So how do we shut him down? I mean, he's projecting himself into that cave and relaying his orders to Jackson, and then Jackson is using his influence on the tribe. So we have to shut that down so he can't influence the tribe anymore. Is that what you're saying? Alright, and what exactly is your plan here?
If I know Professor Calvert, and I do, he's using a high-frequency cognitive sign broadcast. I have the perfect device to jam up his little talk box. All you need to do is take it to the highest point on the shore and install it. Easy, right?
So it's not just that he's, like, talking to Jackson and manipulating him into, following his orders. He's actually using some sort of brainwave thingy to control people. Is that what you're saying? I feel that's a bad idea. And no one should have that kind of power. That big wheel down by the docks. I'm afraid of heights. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right. Attach it to the bottom car, then turn it on and spin the jammer to the top. No fucking problem. I'll watch from here and turn it on. Then we'll see where our little professor is.
Okay.
Now, go.
Alright, cockwave jammer added. Install the cogwave jammer on the Ferris wheel. Yeah, that is probably a good idea. I mean, it's bad enough that he can, you know, manipulate Jackson and just tell him what he wants him to do, because Jackson thinks he's some kind of god because he's never seen a hologram before. But it's even worse if he can, like, mind control people. So, yeah, I think this is probably something we should prevent. So, yeah, let's return to Pilgrim's Landing and install that thingamajig. Right.
It is I, Professor Calvert.
Oh.
Don't bother looking around. I'm in your mind.
I don't like that.
Aren't you Desmond's faithful little employee? Coming to gum up my work, are we? Well, I have a better idea.
Do you now?
How about instead of playing his game, you destroy that nasty little device? Deposit it in the nearby trash compactor and we will never have to worry about it again. I assure you that the gratitude of Professor Calvert is worth a great deal more than that of a washed-up old limey.
I mean, why would I want to do that? Okay, so my quest just updated. Install the cogwave jammer on the Ferris wheel or use the trash compactor to destroy it. I mean, as I mentioned before, Desmond is definitely a jerk, and I'm not sure if he's trustworthy, but I think he's at the very least honest. Like, painfully honest, and he tells things how it is, straight to your face, so at least I have no reason to believe that he's trying to lie to me. On the other hand, this professor guy has already shown to be rather manipulative. He's manipulating Jackson. He has control over that tribe that is, I don't know, operating people's brains and turns them into, like, mindless drones or whatever. He's using some kind of technology to influence people. So while I think that neither of them is exactly, like, trustworthy, I think I will cast in my lot with Desmond here, because the professor has already shown to use these powers and this technology for his own gains and not in a good way. So I appreciate having a choice here, but honestly the choice seems to be fairly obvious. We need to destroy this technology because this guy will just abuse it. Okay, so I have to install it on the Ferris wheel. Let's do it. The object is activated from somewhere else. Okay, here we go. Installing the cogwave jammer will scramble Professor Calvert's message to his followers and enable Desmond to locate him. Okay, that seems an acceptable trade-off. Like I said, I don't really have any reason to help Calvert here. He didn't even specify what kind of, like, reward he has for me. So he's not really making a lot of effort to get me on his side. So why should I help him at all? So yeah, let's install the cogwave jammer. Oh.
You fool! What have you done? You will pay for this! Pay!
Well, we'll see
no
about
one
that.
betrays me.
Oh,
you
oh.
And you will suffer this both.
Apparently he has still enough power over the tribals that he can set them after me to prevent me from getting back. Okay.
Coming for you.
I'm afraid I will have to kill all of you again. You should just ignore his orders. He's just manipulating you. Oh, there's someone on the roof. And one over here as well. How did you even get there? Okay. Looks like we're good. So now I just have to return to the mansion. Right, let's just travel back. Here we are. Oh, what the hell? What's happening? The whole thing just blew up. Well, rest in peace, Desmond, I guess. And the poor doggies are probably dead as well. Yeah, so much for the mansion. I'm guessing that maybe Professor Calvert had some people come here as well and blow up this place. But okay, we did get like an update to our quest, or a new quest that is. Find Desmond. Okay, so he still might be somewhere around. Okay. It's still like raining debris. Anyway. I think there was something I could interact with. I mean, he probably didn't hide in a wardrobe, right? Oh, right. I think he did mention that he has like a panic room and that he can like blow up the place. So it probably was him who actually destroyed this as like a last-ditch effort. Okay, I get it.
That bastard. That bastard. He killed my pups.
Oh no.
Nearly killed
no.
me. For what?
Poor dog.
He doesn't have the body to fucking do it himself, so he tried to blow me up. Me? Well, this ends today. Desmond Lockhart will finally win out. I know where he is. He overplayed his hand this time. You and me are going to walk in there and end this.
Sounds good to me. I'm really tired of being a pawn in this game, Desmond, so where is he? It's great to see you alive. I was worried. I actually was a little bit worried, even if you are an asshole.
Well, aren't you a fucking softie?
I am.
But Calvert is here. He's got a lab under the lighthouse, the little fuck. Right under my nose the whole time. I found it when he boosted his signal to try to get through the jamming. When he sent those tribals to kill my poor pups. He's down there, hiding behind robots and machines, sucking life. Pathetic. He dies now.
I need some time to get ready, then let's go in there and do this. I'm done with you. I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Sure, let's do this.
Now, that's more like it. Follow me. You're about to witness the end of an era.
I do wonder if there's anything useful here, though, that I can take. I will take some of these weapons. There's like, I think a sniper rifle somewhere. Well, at least there's some ammunition. And this might not be a sniper rifle after all, it's probably just a skeleton. Anyway, I don't want to lose him, so let's make sure we keep up with Desmond. Where the hell did you go? I mean, he wanted to go to the lighthouse, so I'm guessing in this direction. Alright. Oh no, I'm stuck on something. Okay, he's over here. Apparently he is waiting for me. Have you noticed that I repaired the lighthouse? I think he hasn't noticed. He's too much in a hurry and he's pretty fast. Alright, I think I already killed all the Mirelurks and enemies and so on. So that shouldn't be a problem. There's a garden gnome. I guess I could take the garden gnome for my collection as well. I already have like 2 garden gnomes. One is from outer space. And I honestly don't remember where I got the other one. Ooh, ooh. Didn't expect this. A very nice underground lab. Hang on a second. There's so much stuff here that I would like to check out. And you just want to run past it. Well, maybe I have some time to look at all of this stuff later. Oh no, oh no. Explosive security terminal. Can't you just open the door yourself? Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's a turret. Okay, I see. I wonder if Desmond has like plot armor or if he could technically die here. I can hear robots. Yep.
Over there.
There's one right over here. I'll try to take care of it. Here we go. Yes, I will take this. Oh, we actually do have a proper terminal here. Construction concerns. Michelson, I know that this facility was built to withstand the unique pressure of sub-oceanic earthen construction, but recently I've had a few concerns about the integrity of the initial work. My staff have noticed more than a few leaks without a logical source, and it has a number of them very nervous, and I have to say I share their apprehension. Grolman at the facilities office assures me that the pumps and pressure regulators will keep this facility dry and clean for hundreds of years on their internal batteries, but given his history with this sort of thing, I'm not exactly comforted by his claims. I'm hoping that you can find an inspector with a proper clearance to give us an independent evaluation of the lab. An outside certification will make us feel better. Thanks. I mean, the place is still standing, and maybe this explains how the lighthouse still has powers. There seems to be a power source or batteries down here. Dr. Stewart. Subject procedure reminder. To all Level 7 assistants, it has been brought to my attention that a number of you have been conversing with test subjects during your off hours. This is a reminder that any attempts at social engagement with clinical participants is a violation of Facility Rule 47. Social interaction interferes with the cerebral infusion and can cause a number of potential problems once the procedure reaches completion. So once again, do not speak to participants and be sure to limit any internal monologue to the list found in section 2.3 of your procedure guides when in their presence. Even internal monologue is limited. I have little patience for shenaniganery. Dr. Stewart. Notice to staff. Memo to all staff. As a reminder, only authorized archive technicians are permitted access to the microfiche library. Several records have gone missing, and I would like them to be returned to the archives immediately. No questions will be asked, assuming their safe return within 48 hours. Really, people, find better ways to amuse yourself. We have work to do down here. Dr. Stewart. I'm guessing this whole, like, mind control wave thing was tested down here. And that's what they needed these test subjects for. I get it. I have a safe over here. I guess I'll take a look at that as well. But nothing too interesting in here. And another terminal. To Dr. Stewart. To Laura Stewart, head researcher from Adam Tomko, archivist. Dr. Stewart, I hate to be a bother, but it happened again. Records 48, 51 and 55 are missing. I know it was Danielson and Peruto. I know it. Those two are always messing with me, and no matter how many reports I file with the main office, they are never disciplined, ever. You and I both know that it's because Danielson's uncle is married to Senator Calvert's daughter. Interesting. Can't you stop it? Do something. I can't take this anymore. This nepotism makes me sick. So Calvert may have had access to some of the documents here via, a relative. From unknown. To Adam Tomko from unknown sender. Hey, Red. What? You don't like people having a little fun, huh? Well, we'll see how fun it is for you when you're out on the streets looking for work. You tattled on the wrong guy. So I guess this is Professor Calvert maybe, or whoever was, stealing documents for him here. And yet another terminal. Lab node system. Select node to view. Core research progress nodes. By using the data that we collected from the researchers at General Atomics at the close of the RoboBrain project, we've been able to fully mimic the brain suspension and isolation technique that makes the RoboBrains function. What's better, we've made some interesting advances. It turns out that by manipulating the composition of the biomed gel, we are able to produce a number of effects that were previously thought to be impossible. It seems that Dr. Stewart was right. Under the right conditions, a subject not only retains full mental capacity, but can project limited images and even thoughts to other minds when the correct conditions are introduced in the biomed suspension. Details on this composition can be found in Research Archive 51, Section B, which is one of the documents that was stolen, right? This has profound implications for applications from battlefield technology to civilian criminal interrogation. Although one must wonder if years of isolation in a biogel suspension would eventually introduce psychological abnormalities. This merits further study once the full breadth of the current research is explored. Yeah, this is clearly about that mind control wave, whatever. An oversight review already? Despite the early stage of our research, Dr. Stewart has informed us that Senator Calvert is demanding a full report on our work immediately. It seems that he is sending his brother, a noted researcher in the field of cognitive robotics, to this very lab in order to participate in our study and assist us with the report. I have to say, I hesitate to show our work to anyone outside the lab. It's still very early and very unstable. It will be decades before we can be sure that the cognitive broadcast technology is stable, let alone ready for implementation. Perhaps Dr. Stewart can hold off the arrival of Professor Calvert for a few more months. At least that would give us some time to come to better conclusions. So basically, Professor Calvert kind of forced his way into this experiment via one of his politician relatives, and I guess then he took over that technology. I understand. This is actually pretty enlightening. Mesmetron power cell, what the hell is that? Don't think I've ever seen anything like that before, but I guess I'll take it. And I will take all of this as well. And this. Okay, Desmond, where are you at? I guess you may have already gone ahead. Oh, there you are. Okay. So that was like another turret. Let me have a quick look at some of the stuff before we move on. Level Alpha Security Badge. I guess this might be useful. But while it is in my notes category, I can't actually read it or anything or listen to it.
Look what we have.
Oh, well, and we got to take care of another RoboBrain.
All's well.
All is well indeed. Okay, let me grab this stuff while I'm here. And I don't need any of that, I suppose. Okay, this is just like a little dead end. Where the robot came from, I guess. So I guess we gotta go through that door. And more Mesmatron power cells. What? What the hell is that? Also, these ammunition crates are fake. Can't actually open them. Okay, I can either lockpick this door or use the monitor, which I may want to do so I won't waste so many bobby pins here. Yeah, let's just use the terminal. Override security lock. Oh, I don't even have to hack this. I guess because I found the badge. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's keep moving. Not sure how much further we have to go. Oh, well, there's another turret. Here we go. Turret destroyed.
Quite good at killing things.
These robber brains always sound so creepy.
Kill you.
Let me have a quick look at the other rooms here. And this is just like a bathroom. Okay, we have another door, requires key, but I might be able to hack that monitor. But first, let me pick up all of this valuable stuff here. Medexes and another first aid box. Okay, maybe this is like a good time to make a cut before we move on deeper into this laboratory. And I guess the next episode is most likely going to be the last one for this DLC, because once we confronted the brain, I'm not sure if there's anything else after that. But yeah, let's make a cut here before we continue. As always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.